What you see versus what my camera sees.
It gets the people going.
Whoop. How much is it?
Because it's a perpetual calendar.
5 years of lunar payments.
It knows leap years.
Really?
That's how it's clever, isn't it?
Hello. Welcome to the Archieverse.
Welcome to the Archie and Lux Livestream Show, episode 090325. It is Sunday, the 9th of March, 2025. I hope everyone's doing well. How is everyone doing today? Let me know in the chat. What's new? What's hip? What's happening? It's Sunday, the 9th of March. Sunday fun day, relaxing vibes on a Sunday. We currently got 39 people in the house. Thank you for joining. And as the title says, Rolex predictions. We've got some Rolex predictions. We're going to talk about those. We're going to talk about all things. We're going to talk about a lot of things today. Will Easy Company come on deck today? Will who is it? Eddie. Is Eddie going to come on deck today? Let me know. We'll see. If you guys want these panelists, then you got to ask for them. You got to ask for them, and they should hopefully come. Give some support to the show. Consider super chatting. Send money now. Send money now. Helps support the show. And you can become a member if you want to get access to all of the live streams. For just a couple of dollars, you can become a member of the Archieverse. Price of a coffee. And you can get a whole month's worth of content and entertainment. So here we go. We've got Tickle My Talk, the first punter in the house today, saying, buy the Rolex. Buy the Rolex. We got one UCLT in the house. Who else we got? We got Scratchy saying, happy Sunday. Indeed, it is a very happy Sunday. We got Restoration Archive in the house. Thank you, sir. He's hoping that the narc gets on to entertain us. Well, hey, you guys, if you guys demand it, hopefully the narc is listening and he will jump on. Hopefully he'll jump on. Who knows? Let's see who else is here. We got Panerai Ferrari in the house. I haven't spoken to Panerai Ferrari for a long time. Good to see you here. How are things, Panerai Ferrari? Hope you're well. Is there any news on this typhoon that was meant to be hitting? I haven't checked the latest. Is Archie okay? Let me check. Typhoon. Let me check the latest. Typhoon. What is the latest? Did he have a power cut? Let me see. Typhoon. What was the name of that typhoon? Brisbane. Typhoon in Brisbane. Let's have a look. 4 hours ago. 200 and I can share it on the screen, hopefully. Here we go. Let me share it on the screen. Share. Let's have a look. The latest. According to The Guardian, 290,000 properties without power as ex-tropical cyclone Alfred brings dangerous rain. So it's now just a tropical storm. 290,000 properties without power on Sunday evening. So that is the latest. So I don't think it seems to be as bad as what people were suggesting it was going to be. Kind of what I said. I said didn't sound too much of a big deal. Angelic's in the house. He says, can't remember any typhoon. Yeah, I don't think it was as bad as people were freaking out about. But hey, better to be prepared and nothing to happen than to not be prepared at all. Angelic, how you doing? Panerai Ferrari says, I'm good, mate, just back at work and very busy. No worries. What kind of work do you do? I don't know if you've ever mentioned it. But what kind of work do you do? Let's see. We got who else is in the house? Let's have a look. We got Tickle My. Fuck! It's so hard to say this name. Tickle. Don't say it fast. Tickle My Talk. Red Shovels is in the house saying, "Send money now." Yes, please. Please support the show. Support the show. Marcus is asking Red, is he going to Watches and Wonders? And he says, yeah, going to Watches and Wonders. Nice. You will hopefully see Archie Luxury because he will be at Watches and Wonders. Red Shovel says, Archie should have been in London for the British Watchmakers Show. I'm sure he would have loved to have gone, but it's expensive for Archie to fly halfway around the world, and London is not cheap on the hotels. But he's going to be at Watches and Wonders, so it's all good, all good. He's going to be at Switzerland for, I believe, the very first time. Who else is here? Yeah, Tickle My Talk. I love that name. Tickle My Talk. G. Gadwood's in the house. Marcus Mandel is, yes. It's the best handle. Tickle My Talk. Oh, Will Money. Time change in America, Lux. The show is now 6:30 a.m. New York time rather than 5:30 a.m. Should help get more US punters. Nice, 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 nice. That's good. Thank you for the update. In Thailand, we don't have time changes. So I kind of don't seem to be aware of these things. But thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Who else is here? Who else is in the house? Yeah, I don't... man, some of these guys are hilarious. Oh, JB's in the house. Morning all. Hey, good morning to you, JB. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, long time no speak to JB. Hope he's doing well. The link, let me put the link there just in case anyone wants to have a chat. There is the link. So let's have a look at some of these Rolex predictions. So I showed one yesterday, the blueberry inspired platinum GMT-Master 2. Now, these are only predictions. These are not real. Let me show you another one. Let me show you. Mikey Casio says, Luxy Poo loves to tickle a talk. Do I? Do I? Is that so? I think you're barking up the wrong tree, but hey, whatever. Here we go. This is another imaginary watch. These are all imaginary. These are not real pictures, but we can hope and dream because some of these watches look stunning. So let me make sure I'm in the right module. I don't want... oh shit, I'm in the wrong module. Shit, 1 second. Am I in the right module? Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. Let me share it again. Sorry, I'm a bit rambly. I'm rambling. Let me share it again. All right, there it is. So we also have a meteorite version of this, what they're calling a blueberry GMT-Master 2. And they're saying it's going to be this colors in celebration of 70th anniversary. And I actually think it's really, really nice. Saying it's going to be equipped with a caliber 3285. And I think it looks stunning, absolutely stunning. I think in the meteorite, I've always wanted a meteorite dial watch. I think these colors in a meteorite would be absolutely stunning. I'm not a big Rolex fanboy, but man, oh man, I would love to have this in the meteorite. Let me know in the chat if you enjoy any of these pieces. Again, these are fictitious pieces at the moment, but you never know. Some of these could be what's coming. All right, so let me move on. We got more. We have more, sir. You have more. Can I have more, please? Okay, I'll give you some more. How about this prediction? Let me know what you think about this. It's a GMT-Master 2 Coke in white gold. And again, coinciding with 70th anniversary. Could be the perfect time for Rolex to deliver what the fans have been asking for many years, a classic black and red bezel for this particular piece. But will Rolex deliver what the fans want? So instead of doing it in a steel case, they could do it in 18 karat white gold. And yeah, will they do it? Will they do it? Let me know in the chat if you want them to make this piece. It could be 40 mil with a caliber 3285. This could be a new 2025 Rolex GMT-Master 2 white gold Coke. Is it time for the GMT Coke to resurface? Let me know in the chat if you like it. Angelic says, I want a Rolex. Panerai Ferrari says, very nice, very nice. Myself, I'm not too keen on this particular piece. Panerai also says, whoever is making these concepts should be employed by Rolex. Hey, you never know. These could there could be some. These could be some leaks. They could be leaks. Who knows? But at the moment, we're saying that these are just fictitious, imaginary pictures. So, if enough people talk about it, then they might just make it. If enough channels, because I'm sure Rolex is watching the Archie Luxury live stream channels. So if enough people talk about it, then you never know. It might come. Jeff is saying Coke would be great. The Starkster says they should reboot the Pan Am Albino GMT white dial as a 70th anniversary halo piece. Now that would be pretty damn cool. But will they do something special for the 70th anniversary? They should do. Marcus is saying, I'm having a dark chocolate Toblerone, sorry. I like chocolate, but I'm not a huge fan of really dark chocolate. Me either. How come you don't want a milk chocolate Toblerone? Man, I love a milk chocolate Toblerone. The one thing that I really don't like is white chocolate, Marcus. White chocolate. I'm not a fan of white chocolate. The only white chocolate I like is the Milky Bar Kid. The Milky Bar Kid. That's the only white chocolate I like. All right, let's have a look. Let's move forward. Let's see whatever imaginary pieces could be coming. Let's have a look at the next one. Let's go to the next slide. The next slide. And by the way, guys, if you want to support the show, consider a super chat. Or you can jump on. You can jump on the panel and have a little of a chit chat. Gigabwa says, link for Uzi. No. Sorry. No, thank you. No, thank you. We don't want toxic sludge over here. So how about some stone dials? I actually do like some stone dials. So will they make some stone dials for the Perpetual 1908? That could push the 1908 to become a timepiece that people really, really aspire to have. And over the last few years, a very big trend has been the return of stone dials. And that seem to be everywhere. The day dates have a long history of stone dials, Daytonas, Datejusts. So will they move stone dials to the perpetual 1908s? I have to say, this particular timepiece with a stone dial does look absolutely stunning. Look at those colors. That green looks absolutely stunning. The waves of the stone, man, I actually really dig this fictitious picture that could be coming soon. Let me know in the chat if you like this piece. If Saad is listening, Saad, let me know in the chat if you're listening, if this is a piece that you would like. Man, I keep saying I'm not a big Rolex person, but man, this piece is absolutely stunning. Let me know in the chat, what did you give out of 10 for this piece? From 0 to be dog shit, put it in the bin, to 10, perfection. And obviously perfection doesn't exist. So, hey, maybe a 9.9. Let me know in the chat. What would you give this out of 10? If they did make this, which at the moment they haven't. A very kind super chat, very kind support from our good friend Marcus Mandel. €2. He says, Luxy Appreciation Fund. Doing a great job, Lux. Well, thank you. Hey, I'm all alone. I don't know where Archie is. Maybe he's lost power. Maybe he's traveling. Maybe he's just taken a day off. I'm not sure. But no worries, no worries. The show must go on. The show must go on. And with support from people like Marcus, the show does continue. The show does continue. So thank you, Marcus. Thank you from my heart. Thank you for the support and thank you for the kind words, as always. Jeff is giving a 7.25. Very specific, 7.25. Solid number. Solid number. But is it a solid gold dancer? It's a solid 7.25 from Jeff. Panerai Ferrari says it's too green. Looks like a girl's watch. This is one thing that I've spoke about a few times, and that is, why is it the ladies get all of the popping colors and the men's watch, they don't seem, it's just black and brown, very dull colors. I want pizzazz, I want colors, I want bright colors. That's just me personally. I hate watches that just come with black or grandpa brown straps. I want colors. I love colors, vibrancy. Marcus says I'd give it an 8. Ooh, Angelic says it could be any maker. 2 out of 10. Shit. Let me know, Panerai. Do you want more colors, or are you happy with just traditional men's subdues colors, blacks and grays and browns and whites? The Starkster says that because most men have no sense of style. I don't. Is that true? Most men don't have style? I think in today's age, no, I don't think that's true. Even back in the day, men look good. I think men have style. Men have style. Watchnok Nick says 4 out of 10. For the money, I'd rather a Patek Calatrava. Yeah, I see. Let's let me give you another one. If you don't like that one, how about this one? I think Angelic might like this one. Let's bring it up. How about this one, Angelic? And watch Nerd Nick. How about that one? It's okay, Panaroid. It's all good. It's all good. No stress. No stress. All good. All good. No worries. How about this one on the screen? What would you guys give this out of 10? Is this more to your taste? Panaroid says too many colors gets tacky. There has to be a balance. How about this one? Let me know. Angelic says, nah. Scratchy says, that's awful. Fuck, I actually like this. I like it. Maybe I'm just, maybe I'm a bit unique. Marcus says, I think the green and gold really pops. The blue one is nothing special. Okay. Watch Nick says, okay, much better, but I just can't do a Rolex dress watch. Fair enough. Jigad was asking, there's a new watch, Nick. Well, hey, we got watch nerd Nick. I don't think he's new. He's got a wrench. He's not new. So let's move along. You guys are not into these two pieces too well. So how about here's another prediction. These are all predictions. Let me get rid of the stone dials. Get rid of those. Now let's bring something different up. So let me share the screen. Let's share the screen to another prediction for watches and wonders. Now, so if we look at the brand's portfolio, one of the watches that has that's had the longest run without any update is the Sea Dweller 43 millimeters. So a larger take on what used to be an evolution of the Submariner with more water resistance. So this watch was first introduced in 2017 for the 50th anniversary of its creation, and nothing has changed for the single red 43 millimeter dive watch. So is it time for an update? How about a more compact version? How about maybe something more compact? How about making it out of titanium? Could we get a titanium Sea Dweller in 43? Let me know in the chat. Titanium Sea Dweller. JT says, bring back a red Milgauss. I actually really like the Milgauss. Angelic says, Stone Dial in Datejust, and I'm a sucker. Sucking that thing. Sorry, Angelic. Got a bit excited. How about a titanium Sea Dweller? Will they be updating the Sea Dweller? It is about time that they did it. Titanium Sea Dweller. So okay, let's get rid of that one. Now let's bring up another one. Give me a second. Change the slideshow to something else. And the Quiet Taste is in the house saying, yo, 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 Lux. Yo, yo, yo. G'day, g'day, g'day. Good day. All right, let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. Here we go. That's good. That's a good position. So how about a smaller take on the Submariner? A 37 mil Submariner, smaller version of the Submariner. Do you think that's a possibility? A 37 mil Submariner? Could you imagine the ladies wearing a 37 mil Submariners? Hey, even the guys, unisex. There seems to be a lot of more ladies wearing men's watches, whether they make it kind of a unisex size. 37 mil Submariner. And things do seem to be going smaller in the watch world rather than bigger. Is 41 mil too big? And it might go down to 37 mil. Let me know in the chat. Let me know what you think. Let me check the chat. Let me check the chat. Oh, we got a very kind super chat. We got Mark II Brett giving us some support, $2 Australian. Thank you, Mark II Brett. Saying Rolex should just focus on keeping subs in stock. Yeah. Well, hey, this is the whole game, right? This is the whole game. While you're waiting to get your timepiece at retail, they got to bring new stuff out to keep everyone enticed and keep them on the waiting list, because people might just get fed up and leave. You got to keep the people, got to keep the punters enticed. Give them some candy. Give them some candy to look at. Jeff says subs shouldn't be smaller than 40. Patrick says not that small, but just give us a matte red textile. Watchnug Nick says I think 37 mil will be too small. The dial will be so small due to the bezel. Let's have a look at the chat. The Starkster says a 37 mil sub would bump up against the Black Bay 54. Yeah, but it's a different brand. Obviously, they own each other, but it's a different brand. But Tudor did it. Tudor did do. They made it smaller. So yeah, you're spot on. You are spot on. All right, let me bring you up. Let me bring up another one. Let's bring up another one. Give me a second. Modules. And Quinte says, I think a 39 would be great. All right, let's share the screen. Let's zoom in a little bit, not too much. Okay, here we go. And big thank you to Mark II Brett for the kind super chat. So next up, take the current Explorer 36 and Explorer 40. Keep everything identical. So you got the same case, same movement, same bracelet, same handset. And simply create a mirror image of its black dial and turn it into a white polar dial version. What do you think about that? Would they ever do such a thing? Let me know in the chat. Again, these pictures, just in case you're joining, these pictures are just a figment of your imagination. These are not real. These are not real. Jeff says, now that would be very popular. And a Quiet Taste says, a white Explorer would sell like crazy. Watches and Whiskers says, is that from ID Guy Predictions vid, Lux? I haven't seen ID Guy's predictions, so I don't know if he's got the same predictions. These are not my predictions, but these are predictions that go around the internet. So I'm not claiming to have made these predictions, no. ID Guy might have done used the same pictures. I will have to check. But yeah, these are predictions going around on the internet. So let me know in the chat, what do you think? A white Explorer FTW. The Starkster says a white Explorer would be cool. The white Oyster Petrol was very popular when it dropped a few years back. No worries, Watches and Whiskers. No worries. But I will check it out. I'll check it out. NATO says that is ID Guy's render. It took him a long time to do. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he made this render. I think it came from Monochrome, to be honest, because I got it from Monochrome. That's where I got it from. So there you go. There you go. I got some more renderings if you want. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. Here we go. Here's another render. Here you go. Here you go. FTW equals for the win. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Okay, moving. Okay, this one coming up, I really dig. I really dig. So let me bring up something else. Now let's get rid of this one. Now let's bring up something else. We got 64 people in the house, 65. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a bit of support. I'm here all alone, so trying my best to give you a little bit of a show, some Rolex predictions, and let's have a look at the next prediction. We have a full gold Explorer 36. So continuing along the lines of the Explorers. A full gold Explorer 36. So considering we saw a full gold deep sea last year, how about a full gold Explorer 36? Why not? Why not? It's very simple. I think it kind of looks stunning, to be honest. Can you guys see that picture? Let me zoom it in. Let me zoom in a little bit. Not too much. How about that? All right, we got a very kind super chat. We got Phoenician Cedar, $2 Aussie. Thank you, Phoenician Cedar, for the support. Well done on the watch content, Lux. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just trying to... Hey, we've had a bit of drama yesterday. If you haven't seen it, it was a hilarious show. So make sure you become a member. It's only like $3 or something, $3-4. It's Australian or US, something like that. $2-3-4. You can become a member of the Archie Luxury Livestream channel, and you can see yesterday's crazy antics with Eddie and Easy Company. It was hilarious, man. It was entertainment, and the quiet taste is easy as whack. I mean, he's okay. I mean, it's cool. You know, everyone's got their place in the Archieverse, right? I mean, dude, everyone's got their place. Thank you, Phoenician Cedar. Thank you for the kind support. Man, oh man, we got more support from the Angelic Slayer. You know what I need to do? I've only got not two fingers. What the fuck? I've got more than 2 fingers. 2 hands. I need to say thank you. So let me make a banner. Thank you for the thank you for supporting and sponsoring today's show. And that is to the following people. Angelic Slayer, $3 Australian. Big thank you. I've always had such fun times with Angelic Slayer. We've had banter, we've had arguments, we've had fun, we've had laughter, all of the above, all of the emotions. Me and Angelic have had it, and we've come out the other side, and we're cool. And I've always supported Angelic's shows. I've been on his shows quite a few times, and he's a cool guy. I like him. How do I find the others? Okay, so we've got Angelic Slayer, Phoenician Cedar. Sorry, guys, please bear with me while I do this. Phoenician Cedar, because I want everyone to know that I do appreciate them. Mark II Brett. Mark II Brett, thank you. And who else? Marcus Mandel. We can't forget Marcus. He's also a very kind guy. Marcus Mandel. If I fucked up the spelling, please forgive me. I'm just trying to do it quickly. There we go. Angelic Slayer, Phoenician Cedar, Mark II Brett, and Marcus Mandel. No, it's not Mandel. Mandel. I hope I've spelled it right. If I haven't, just let me know in the chat. Thank you, and love to the Marcus. And we got some bacon. What do you think about it on the screen? A solid gold dancer, the solid gold explorer. Man, with the prices of gold at the moment, this will be fucking expensive. What do you think? What do you think? An Explorer 36 in solid gold. With a solid gold bracelet. You've got a classic 369. Glossy black dial. And simple watch. Simple watch. All right, let's move along. Let's move along. Let me check the chat. I'm clicking like 100 things at once, so I want to make sure I'm looking at the chat as well. Watchnerd Nick says, "Just give me a sub on Oyster Flex." Mark, Angelic, you just reminded Marcus to get some bacon. He needs to buy some bacon. And a quiet taste, yeah. I'd buy that one, use it as a dress watch. Yeah, I kind of agree. That would be a nice dress watch, wouldn't it? I think that'd be a nice watch. But the price. I think it'll be too much. All right, let's bring up the next prediction. These are all predictions. Let's bring up the next prediction. And share the screen. We're going to share the screen. Prediction. Here we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. All right. So how about a Jubilee bracelet for the GMT-Master 2 root beer? The people have demanded a Jubilee bracelet for the GMT-Master 2 root beer. It would be a very minimal update. What do you think about that? So it's normally only been available with an oyster bracelet. And considering people really love the Jubilee bracelet, how about a Jubilee bracelet for the GMT-Master 2 root beer? What do you think? Would that be a desirable watch? Would that be a hot commodity, a hot cake? And again, these are Photoshop mock-ups. These are not official Rolex pictures. It's all imagination. These are all just fictional images. Let me know. The Quiet Taste says, now that's a looker. That's a looker. If you guys want to see more of these pictures, you can check them out on Monochrome. You can check them out. It's on the article on Monochrome. What do you think about that? What do you think about those predictions? If you got any predictions, let me know in the chat. If there's anything in particular that you would like to see Rolex make at Watches and Wonders, let me know in the chat. Jeff says, yes, that would be fab. Oh, Saw Balls is in the house. Man, we are sore. Let me see if I can find something. Give me a second, because I want to give you guys a glimpse of some of the chaos. Let me see. How do I do this? Maybe I click on here. All right, so let me see which one. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to bring up something from yesterday's show. It's not working. But yeah, yesterday, you should check out yesterday's show. It was absolutely crazy. It was Eddie was going crazy at Easy Company. They were having a bit of a crazy time. I haven't got it queued up, unfortunately. I'd have to if Archie was here or someone was here that I could spend the time so I could queue it up, I'd be able to queue it up. But unfortunately, otherwise I'd be leaving you guys silent, and you'd be like, "What the fuck? Why is this guy just sitting there silent?" Thank you, Marcus, saying upvote. Thank you, in a Quiet Taste, upvote. And in honor of the maggot leader that is Easy Company, give us an upvote. We got 56 people in the house at the moment. Let me see how many upvotes we got. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. We got 16. We got 16. 16 upvotes. I'll share the screen so I'll show it to you all. We got 16 upvotes. We got 58 people watching. So if you guys could give us an upvote, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you so much. Doesn't cost a penny. Just a wiggle of your finger, as Mike the Snake would say. Thank you, Watch Nerding. Thank you. Here's something I've said a few times as well. And let me bring this up onto the screen. Let me refresh the thumbs up as well. All right, we got 18. We got 18. We're going up in the world. Oh, thank you, Platinum Big G. Thank you, thank you. What are you talking about? You don't know why? You know why? Because of the quality entertainment. The quality entertainment. Hey, if Archie was alone, it'd be, come on, guys. Why doesn't anyone jump on? What's wrong with you? Come on, guys. Can somebody jump on? Rolex. Gotta get your Rolex. That's what you'd have that for like an hour, and you'd see him stand up in his underwear. I don't know what's wrong with you. And he'll go after someone. He'll be attacking someone because he's pissed off. So hey, at least I'm trying. At least I'm trying. You gotta give me that. It's a bit weird for me to look at Dior, but I kind of came across it today. I wish men, again, it might just be me, and maybe I'm a bit of a weird freak, but man, look at these ladies' watches. Man, look at the details. Look at the, oh fuck, let me click on one of these. Look at the detailing. Look at the layers. Why can't we get on that on some of the men's watches? Maybe we do. Maybe it's just a different way. You see the detailing, the layering, the workmanship. Maybe this is actually maybe this is a bad one, because as I zoom in, it's becoming very pixelated. But hey, maybe we can find a different version. But some of these ladies' watches, man, look at the diamonds on that. Fucking hey. Some of these ladies' watches, they're high craftsmanship. What do you think? Look at that. Look at that. Look at the strap. Even the strap. I don't know if that's just random splatters of paint or what, but hey, it looks funky. Like, we don't have straps like that. We just have plain Jane black straps. Whereas the ladies, they get a plain Jane black strap, but they just get paint splattered all over it as part of the design. I just find them amazing. Like, look at that. You don't even know what fucking time it is, but it looks stunning. If you was a lady, how cool is that? The secret garden. Oh, there we go. You twist, and the secret garden reveals it's a Vajiji. Now you can see the time as you open the secret garden. Ladies have boobs. Well, hey, some men have them as well. Yes, Watches and Wonders. Have you seen the Van Cleef and Arpels watches? Yes. Jamie loves, I think it's Van Cleef, where you have the bridge, and as the time goes closer, the man and lady on the bridge get closer, and eventually they kiss or something like that. I think some of these watches are stunning, absolutely stunning. We got a very kind super chat from, let me bring it back up. Jeremy Keeley. Thank you, Jeremy Keeley. Let me add you to the banner of the thanks. The banner of thank you for supporting and sponsoring today's show. He says, call up the Seiko SPB383 FICA and share thoughts. All right, let me add you to the banner first. Otherwise, I'll forget. So, Jeremy Kearney. I think I spelled it correctly. There we go. Seiko. Let's bring up Seiko S. What was it? SPB383. SPB383. Seiko. SPB383. The Seiko Lux. Okay, stop sharing this one. Share the Seiko. Now it's 1,000. If this is the correct one, the prospects SPB 383. Is this the correct one? 1968 Heritage Divers GMT. Just want to make sure it's the correct one that you're referring to, Jeremy. I believe it is. For me, for my taste, no, thank you. Now, this is just my taste. Everyone's got different tastes, different opinions. It's not really to my taste because I will tell you. Let me bring up a. I want to bring up a decent picture. I feel the hands are too chunky. The dial is either the hands are too chunky or the dial is too small, but the proportions just seem off. The proportions of the dial seem off. Oh, I think we've got someone joining. Oh, it's Eddie. Eddie's joining us. Hey, Eddie.
Hey, man.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. Hey, you know all these watches, man?
Yeah.
It's like an addiction, man. It's like a drug addiction, man.
Yeah, doesn't it? Isn't it? Is it a good addiction
How
or
many
a bad?
watches do you really need, man? They all do one function, simple function. They tell you the time. It
No,
doesn't
you're
matter.
wrong. You're wrong.
You could buy the most expensive, elaborate watch. You know, you walk around. Nobody cares about that. Nobody really gives a shit. You know,
No,
only
you're
like
wrong,
people
Eddie.
that are into. But I mean, what? It's like a tombstone, man. It's like a tombstone in a cemetery. Does it matter? You're dead, man.
But Eddie, I think you're wrong. You know why? So you say it's
Why?
got one. You say it's got one function, right? Just to tell the time. Well, I think it's got multiple functions. So that timepiece,
Give an example. Give an example.
okay, that timepiece could get you some pussy. It could
Not
get you
really,
some
man.
pussy.
I don't think so, man. I doubt it.
If that chick sees the timepiece and thinks,
They don't care,
fucking
man.
A.
Most chicks don't care about your watch, man. They really can care less about it.
No, Eddie, if you're wearing this Seiko GMT, the chick's gonna go, fucking A, he's got a big cock.
That's what you think. I don't
That's
think
what
so,
I'm
man.
hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
You hoping, but in reality, I'm gonna tell you, man. Most women they barely give a shit, man, about watches, man. They
I think you're wrong.
rarely care.
I think they
I
judge.
gave this girl a watch one time, huh?
I think the girls judge the man on what watch he's wearing. So if you go on
Listen
a
to
date,
this bullshit. I gave this girl a watch one time. It was like a Panerai, but it wasn't a real Panerai, but it looked like a Panerai. She didn't know what it was. She didn't care what it was. And she gave it away to her uncle, man. I'm like, what the fuck? I gave you a watch to,
ooh,
I gave you a watch to like wear and be, she's like, I didn't care. I gave it to my uncle, man.
but that meant she wasn't a gold digger. So that
No, man,
means
most women they could care fucking less about
oh
these. They don't.
no they do it just depends on the
No,
lady.
man, they don't care, man. And the ones that care, I mean, those are the fucking ones you want to stay away from, man.
Exactly the ones that care. It's like a test.
The ones
If
that
she,
care,
yes,
the ones that care about the watch, you don't want to, you want to stay away from because they're trying to steal your watch, man.
yes, you've spot on, but you're spot on. The ladies that care, that notice those watch, and that
Those are the
choose
ones you don't
you.
want.
Yes, those are the gold digging
You want the
bitches.
ones that don't know about it, man, who don't care about it.
Yes.
You know, these watches are predominantly like these watches are for men, man. Women sometimes wear. You see a woman that puts on a Rolex, like an Explorer or something, and shit, and it looks bad. It doesn't look right on a woman, even though, hey, it's not my color. It doesn't look. It's like fuck, man. It just looks weird, man.
I think a lady should wear a lady's elegant watch.
A lady should wear a lady's watch that's got like precious
Flowers.
stones like diamonds and stuff.
Yes,
But I mean, because it's like jewelry, it's jewelry, man.
yes, a lady should not be wearing a man's masculine watch.
Yeah, but some of them do. They wear like an Explorer or something like that, or a fucking a Date Just, the man's like larger size, Date Just.
Yes.
But
Oh
I
shit,
don't know, man.
Eddie.
What?
Platinum G, Platinum Big G says, Eddie is right. Girls don't care about fake Panerai.
Come on, man. Hey, you can't tell the difference between a fake Panerai and a real Panerai, man.
Hey,
You can't
Eddie,
tell the
did you
difference.
give her a fake Panerai?
Yeah, man. It was a fake. You know what happened to it? I had a fake Panerai. It was an old one, right? And you know the one. It had that. You know that. What do you call that thing? The crown guard. But what happened to it? That the lever wore out. You know, because even on the real Panerais, that lever it wears out, man. Like you keep opening, closing it, and they wear out. And it starts to get play in that fucking lever.
Oh, the
I
lever.
like
I thought
fuck
you
it. I
said
didn't like
lever.
it. I gave it away. I didn't want it no more.
You're talking about the lever, right?
Yeah, the lever that holds the crown puts pressure on the crown. It pushes
Yeah.
it down because it's
Yeah.
not a screw down crown. That's a bad design, man. It doesn't have so instead of a screw down crown, they put a lever with like a
But
cam on it.
that lever is putting pressure onto the crown, right? To
It's
keep it
not the lever.
still.
There's a cam and there's a cam on the bottom of the lever. It's like basically like a fucking like a bearing. And when you press down, when you close the lever, it pushes down on the crown because the crown is like there's like a spring. And so instead of a fucking screw down crown, they have a fucking lever that holds pressure on the crown that supposedly keeps the water pressure out of the, you know what I'm saying, out of the crown stem.
Yeah.
It's a bad design though, because obviously, you know, screw down crown is far superior because you can screw it down.
Yeah,
It's
but
got
what if
way
you
more
forget
pressure
to
than a
screw
lever
it?
can.
But what
What's
if you
that?
forget to screw it? What if you forget to screw it? It's more noticeable
You
if you
cannot
forgot.
forget to screw it. You won't be. You can't forget to screw it. You could tell.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? Anyways, the fucking that lever system is really stupid because what happens is the cam that pushes pressure on the crown, it's made out of steel. It wears down over time when you open it and closing it multiple times. It will eventually wear down just like any
Yeah,
fucking
but
metal
are
on
you
metal.
referring? Are you referring to your experience with a real Panerai? Are you referring
It doesn't
to?
matter. It's the same. It was similar. It's very similar. The same. It's exactly the same, man. The case is exactly the same. There it is. So that little piece, that little cam that goes on top of the. Go back to that other the original.
Yeah, I'll bring one up. Here we go.
That's it right there. Any one of those. Just look at the picture. If you can zoom in on the lever, you see this piece right here. That fucking. You see that little. It's got. You can replace them. It's got a pin. You see, there's a pin in there. Eventually, what they do is over time they replace this cam. There's like a roller cam.
Yeah.
There's like a little roller. So when you close the when you push the
Yeah, it puts pressure onto the crown. Yeah.
yeah, but see, there's a little roller that pushes against the crown.
I see it. I see it in the picture. Yeah. I see
Over time, that roller, when you do a service, I guess they can replace that roller. You know what I'm saying? You see that it's like you very rarely you'll open that. You're not, and it's automatic. You rarely, but the one I had was a manual wind. It had a 6497 Unitas movement. It was a manual wind, so it didn't have. This is an automatic one. So so this one, the only time you'll have to open it, the crown, is when you set the time from daylight savings time, and also in the month of the like February only has 28 days. You'll have to switch it over. You know what I'm saying? It's not a perpetual calendar.
Yeah. What do you think about?
I got a perpetual calendar watch. I like it because you never have to you never have to do anything to it, man.
Yeah, as long as you keep it wound.
It's this one is Citizen. It's solar power.
Okay.
But it automatically you program the date and the leap year and all that shit, and it automatically fucking switches the date will switch over on February 28th. It'll go to the first the next day. You don't have
What do you think about this watch on the screen? This Seiko.
That's a nice watch.
Do you think it's a bit chunky on the hands? Do you like?
No,
Do you like?
it's okay. This is a style. Seiko's like that, you know. All Seiko. I'm not a huge fan of the cases from Seiko's. The thing I don't like about Seiko's, the Seiko's don't give you a sapphire crystal unless you
Oh
spend
shit!
like
Are you
unless you
serious?
fucking buy like a spring drive Seiko or something like that. But like these
What is
basic
it?
ones,
Plastic or glass?
it's mineral crystal. You can get a sapphire aftermarket one, but they don't I don't know, maybe now they do, but they usually give you I don't like those mineral crystals. I have a nice watch, but it came with a fucking mineral crystal, and they get scratched up so fast. And the plastic fucking acrylic crystal glass, they're cool, but they get scratched up so fucking easily, man. You know.
You know, one thing I don't like about these watches, normally with the cheaper sports watches, is the bracelets are always shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They feel like shit. The clasp,
The
everything
watch
just
itself
feels
is
like
nice, but the
shit.
bracelets are actually the Seiko bracelets aren't too bad, but yeah, they're not as good as like a Swiss bracelet, man. You know, like or you can
Yeah,
get an aftermarket bracelet. You can buy a aftermarket bracelet.
yeah,
That's
put that
gonna
on.
be, but that's how it is, man. You know, if you want to get the watch, you buy the watch, and if you want a nice
Yeah.
bracelet, you can upgrade.
I'd rather just have a rubber strap or something like that. I don't like the bracelets on these.
I like metal bracelets. I don't like rubber straps. I don't like leather straps because I'm usually like I take a lot. You know, I go in the water, like take a shower a lot and shit. And then you don't want to bring. Sometimes you want to bring your. I always bring the watch in. You know, like when I take a shower, I bring the watch in the shower all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I like metal because it's easier. You know, it's easy to like. You know, it doesn't get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The rubber straps are cool too, but they're kind of like I don't feel comfortable with them because I'm always worried they're gonna like degrade or like rip or something, or they might like let go or something, and you lose your watch. You there? Oh,
Yeah,
this
can you
guy
hear
said
me?
he got a King Tur. Yeah, you could buy. You see the Seiko watches, man. There's a lot of like companies you can buy. You can buy the actual case. And the movement is usually it's usually a NH35 is the movement that they use in most of the Seiko. Like the Turtle has got an NH35 or NH. Even if it's got a GMT, it's got NH34, and you could build your own one for like half the price of what the fuck Seiko charges for the. You can even buy them like they're just even with the Seiko dial. You can get a Seiko dial. And you can build your own case, like what I'm saying. They're always
Yeah,
selling them on like fucking AliExpress and shit like that, man. Fucking cheap shit, but they're cool. They're same build quality wise. They're similar, man. They have all the like sealed. Man, I fucking had this shit, man. I had a Seiko that SK007. Remember, like the double, you know what I'm talking about? Like the 007 one.
yeah.
It's a diving watch. I wanted that watch so fucking bad, right? I used to go to the store by my house when I was a kid, man, and this like Asian guy had he had one of those watches there, and I could never fucking afford it. I was always trying to like tell him, hey man, I'll give you like this much for it and this much for it, and he was always like, nah, man, nah, man. One time I had money and I bought it. And then that's it. But it had a Jubilee style bracelet. That's what it comes on.
Okay.
But after I got it and I had it for a little while, I didn't like it. And I gave it away, man, to my friend, this guy at work, man. I was like, here, man, it was his birthday. He's like, man. I said, hey, man, you got anything for your birthday? He's like, no, nobody gave me shit. I said, here, man, I want you to have this watch. That's the one, like that. I gave it to him, man. I think that's an NH38 or something like that, NH36, because it has that. It's
But
not just a date; it has a date. It's a date.
Do you see the play on the bracelet? You see the
bracelet is terrible, man. It was garbage.
bracelet's a shit.
It's shit. It's garbage, man. But the watch itself is okay. But yeah, I didn't like it, man. It was really really poorly made. Like the bezel scratches like fucking shit. The crystal is mineral crystal. It scratches. The movement itself is not regulated, so that it's kind of like it was off by, it was running a little bit fast. You could fix that. You know, you could put it on a timer grapher and try to fucking, you know, like adjust it and shit like that. But see, the thing is, there's different versions of this watch. Some of them are made in Japan; those are better. Then they made them. They had some that are made in like Thailand. They really suck because they don't. They just put them together. Yeah, you could tell because if you look at the dial, see the one that says "Made in Japan" on the right, and the one on the left, it doesn't have that. It just says like Seiko.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Yeah, it doesn't say anything.
Yeah, that's the ones that are fucking whack, man. But they're still okay. It's the same watch. They're just built really shit. They don't put them together like this. In Japan, they're more stringent to like quality control and shit like that. You know, these ones they're still within spec, but they're not like regulated. They just take the movement out and they hook it all up.
This one says Malaysia. You see, it says Malaysia at the bottom.
Yeah, those aren't as good as the ones from Japan. Japan makes very good watches by like Seiko themselves. Like the any of the Seiko fucking Grand Seikos and shit, they'll fucking knock Rolex out of the water, man, in terms of like quality. If you look at how the finish of the case and everything like that, like the way they put together, just you know what I'm saying? Spring drive Seikos, man, they're fucking anything. They're better than anything Rolex can do, huh?
Sorry.
I said the spring drive Seikos, they're better than any fucking Rolex you could get. And I'm not bullshitting you, I'm telling you the truth. But see, like, you know, Rolex themselves is a nice watch, you know, it's classy and but the Seiko, like the spring drive Seiko, not like this shit right here. These are like the old school automatic. These fucking watches they're very good though. Like the Seiko, you can fucking wear that watch for like 40 years without a service and they fucking run, you know what I'm saying? They're a little bit off here and there, but like any watch, but they're not gonna fucking stop or nothing like that. Persage is like a cheap.
What's your dream watch? What's your dream watch?
I don't know, man. I like the Rolex. What do you call it? I want the older Submariners, like the ones that are
you were telling me about that.
Classy ones, you know. But I want one that's like, you know, in pristine. I want to look at the Seiko Spring Drive, man. Look up the Spring Drive Seikos, man. That's different. That's completely fucking. Do they have it on this website? On that website?
I'm gonna bring it up. I think you're talking about Grand Seiko.
Have you ever had a Seiko Spring Drive?
Are you talking about Seiko or Grand Seiko?
No, just regular Seiko. This is called Seiko Spring Drive.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up.
They have a special movement where basically what it is there's like a braking circuit. It's an electromagnetic circuit that regulates the watch automatically. So that way, like if it's going too fast, it slows it down. If it's going too slow, it speeds it. It releases the. So it's fucking man. And the way that that fucking hand, the second hand moves. See the quartz crystal?
Spring drive is powered by the force.
There's a quartz crystal oscillator that regulates the watch. Even though it's an automatic watch. But it just fucking, it's electromagnetically slows it down. Like there's a braking circuit on it.
Why don't you get one?
They're expensive, man. They're like, how much is one? Look at the style though. They're very nice though. The way the hand sweeps on a fucking spring drive, man, is better than any fucking, like, man, you look at a Rolex and if you look at the Seiko spring drive, the way that they sweep, you'll tell me that Rolex is a piece of shit, you know, after you see like how this thing works.
Phoenician says he wants me to bring up okay, I'll bring it up.
Rolex military sub.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Yeah. Have you ever had one of these or no?
What, spring drive?
Yeah.
No.
I want to get one, man. They're pretty. They're not cheap watches, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not a cheap. This is probably like two grand or something like that. See, there's an integrated circuit and a fucking oscillate, the quartz crystal, which is a piezoelectric. It counts the frequency of the. Yeah, that's kind of I like this one, man. You see, like that other watch I showed you, that one that was it wasn't a real roll. Look at the price of that fucking.
Oh yeah, $375,000 US.
Fucking ridiculous or what, man? Is it worth it? No, it isn't, man. It's not
It
worth
was issued
it.
to the Royal Navy.
Who cares, man? It's just a watch, man. Do they come on a NATO strap? I don't like NATO straps, man. They just look so cheap, man. Huh?
There's approximately 1,110 examples produced.
Do you wear a NATO strap on your watch?
Oh, I like NATO straps. I
have a NATO strap, but I don't wear it, man. I fucking hate it. It just makes the watches look so cheap, man.
It makes a bit of bulk as well. It adds a bit of bulk. You know, when you put the strap, the NATO, you fold it under itself, and it gives a bit of bulk.
Mine is not that long. I have like it's like a normal strap. It's a NATO strap, but it's just like normal. It's made out of nylon. But it looks so it makes the watch look so cheap, man, when you put it on a NATO strap.
If you talk about NATOs that make your watch look cheap, look at Archie's NATO on his Breguet. It makes the watch look like
Why
shit.
would you put a fucking Breguet on a NATO, man? I like Archie, I have nothing about it, but why the fuck would you? That's like fucking taking a fucking, Ferrari and just fucking like putting fucking shit tires on it, like fucking the cheapest like Goodyear tires on a fucking Ferrari, man.
Yeah, I told him that. He took offense to what I said to him.
Really?
Because he bought this like $10 NATO off.
Because he bought the fucking NATOs, he wants to use them. Don't use them for that watch. Though. You're supposed to keep it on. The Breguet's supposed to look good on its own, like a crocodile fucking.
Yeah, you should get like a decent handmade, decent quality strap, right? Not some
like a crocodile strap. It comes with a fucking. It's supposed to be if you can't afford if you want to wear the original strap, you don't want to fuck it up. Just get one of those like crocodile, those Vietnamese crocodile strap. You know what I'm saying?
Panerai says he likes Archie's NATO.
I don't like NATO straps.
Yeah,
they make watches look like shit. Like I understand the Rolex, then they want to look military and all that bullshit, but NATO straps just ruin the look of the watch, man. It just makes it look shit. And they're not good, man. They're not good.
Let me see if I can find a picture of.
Look at the spring drive. Look up the spring drive.
All right, 1 second.
I haven't seen anybody with a fucking spring drive. Like, you guys always have like Rolexes and some other shit. Like
there is. I can tell you who's got a spring drive. Panerai. No, is it not? Oh fuck, not Panerai. I'm trying to think who it was. The guy in Australia who does the. He does the Gonzo streams.
JB?
Yeah. JB.
He knows. Yeah, he's a watch fan. He got the store, right? He works in the watch.
JD.
What does he say about the spring? He says it's the best fucking one.
He loves them.
They're good, man. They're top of the line. Like they fucking regulate themselves. You don't have to fucking, those things are like 1 second a year discrepancy, like in terms of accuracy and shit like that.
I'm trying to find a picture of Archie's NATO strap. Oh, here we go. I've got it. I've got a picture. Oh shit! I need to. Fuck. Give me a second. Maybe he's okay. Give me a second. Sorry, I really want to show you this because it looks like shit.
Why? Oh yeah, the NATO strap.
Yeah, Archie's watch on a NATO strap. Fuck. Has he not made a video of it?
You think 100 years from now people will still be wearing wristwatches, man?
Of course.
I don't know, man. I don't know. They might be wearing some kind of like smartwatch Technology.
No. You know what it would be about technology? Implanted in your brain, or
I don't
implanted
know,
somewhere in your
man.
body.
Most likely, maybe.
Or
You
telepathic.
maybe just like you know how it'll be like just for nostalgic, but it'd be like older guys, the young kids. They don't even wear watches now. They some of them have the smartwatch, but they don't fucking really care about like this kind of shit, man. Unless their
Do you see?
parents were like really like into, like they had a dad that was like into watches and shit like that.
Do you see the picture of the NATO? It's a shit. The picture's too small, but
Yeah, I mean
you
it's
see it
all right.
on-
Yeah, that watch is too nice for that fucking that you
yeah,
know
I've
that
told him, but
that's
he took
that's like fucking putting a silk hat on a pig, man. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It's just fucking in bad taste. I would take that fucking strap off. Just put the original bracelet that came with that watch, man.
Yeah.
Or the original leather fucking. Those aren't fucking watches to. I mean, it kind of looks sporty. You know what I'm saying? It kind of looks like it doesn't look right though, man.
Yeah. I
It
know.
doesn't belong on. It's like fuck, man. You know, it's like fucking.
Even though we don't like it, you know the good thing, hey, is that
It's not my
it doesn't matter
watch,
what we
man. You
think.
know, I mean, whatever. But I think it looks fucking tacky like that,
Yeah.
man. That watch is it's a fucking high horology piece. It's not a watch to fucking like fuck around and
Yeah.
put on a fuck. You know what I'm
But
saying?
ultimately, it's his watch, so he can do whatever he wants with it.
Right, but I'm saying there's certain aesthetic, just like Ferrari. Like if you buy a Ferrari, they tell you don't paint it or don't put no
Yeah.
fucking logos on
Imagine
it.
you buy a Ferrari and you put Chinese shitty tires on them, right? It's like,
Or not even that. Or if you just fucking paint the car with like pink. Or put a wrap on it and shit. Like Ferrari hates that. They don't want people to do that. They could sue you if you fucking, if you like put
yeah,
a,
because you're making the brand look like shit, right?
you're altering the fucking. I mean, yeah, some car companies they don't give a fuck, but like Ferrari is very, if you buy one, they won't sell you a Ferrari, man. You can buy a used one from some fucking secondhand shit, but yeah, it's not that kind of car to be doing shit like that with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
Ferrari is a fucking serious car, very expensive. Like people think that they jump into a fucking. Would I wear a Fitbit? I don't know, man. Maybe. Yeah, you could. A Fitbit would be perfect for a NATO strap, but like any other, like okay, look, Ferrari. Let's talk about Ferrari car, man. A Ferrari car is not a regular car, man. You think you think it's gonna always fuck you, man. No matter how you look on it, like any part on that car is expensive. It's like overpriced shit, man. And it makes no sense at all. Have you noticed? Like I seen a Ferrari alternator, right? I'm just looking around. The fucking alternator on a normal car would be like $300-400, right?
Yeah.
On a Ferrari, it's like $2,000, man.
I don't know. I don't know about Ferrari, but I do know with Lamborghini. They use parts. They use a lot of their parts. Let's say there's something wrong, like a light switch or an indicator or some plastic part, right, inside the car. If you go to Lamborghini, they're gonna charge you like $2,000-3,000 for that piece of plastic.
And it's the same part that goes into
But it's
like
the
a
same part from
Volkswagen
like an Audi or
Toyota. Use Toyota tail lights.
Yes.
Man.
It's like you're literally ripping people off. It's the same part from a cheap car, but just ripping people off. I don't like
right,
that.
Man. A lot of car companies, they do that, man. There's like different. Some of the parts are from another car. Like Mercedes use a lot of Chrysler fucking parts, man.
I'm okay for it to be from other cars, but don't charge people like 100 times the price just because.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's wrong.
Yeah, these new man, I would never buy a fucking Ferrari, man. It's so expensive, man. Unless you're a billionaire, man. This is not for the average person, man. This is not
Stay in your lane. Stay in
This
your
is
lane.
not for the fucking average guy, man. Like everybody wants that shit. They think, oh yeah, they get a little bit of money and they try to get a Ferrari, man. That's a bad fucking mistake, man. That's not for the average person, man. that car will fucking kill you, man. Not just for drive, not just by speed. I'm talking financially, it'll fuck you over, man. Like, man, you would never drive that. That's why you don't see them out driving around, because they know that anything breaks on that fucking car, man, it's a fucking ass. It's a pain in the ass. Like, you'll see like these fuckers. They're rich, and maybe their dad's got one or something, and they're like, "Hey, dad," or the dad passes away, and then they get inheritance and shit like that. They want to fucking drive these fucking cars. They'll learn their lesson, man. Eventually, man. When this shit fucking breaks down, or you have some kind of problem, then you gotta fix it, And then that's when the fun turns into fucking the fun ends, man. It's not fun anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They realize, hey, man, look, this is not a fun car, man. That's a very dangerous car, very risky. You drive it into the city. There's motherfuckers that want to smash your car, like vandals and shit. They want to vandalize your car. You park it. You got to park it in a special garage. Everything costs money. It's not cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So you're like, fuck that, man. It's like your girlfriend wants to go for a ride in the car. Are you crazy, man? They don't understand this shit. Eddie, they fall for they watch like videos like this where these douchebags, they have no fucking sense of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are just like, this is like a fucking, you see this, it's like, hey man, look, okay, yeah, if you race Ferraris, like, if you're a millionaire, man, right? They don't tell you the reality of this shit, man. This shit is very expensive. Very expensive shit. The tires on a Ferrari, the brakes on a Ferrari will set you back thousands of fucking dollars, man. Easy, like $20,000, like easy, man. $20,000, man. Just for Eddie, tires and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I get it. Eddie,
like,
I gotta.
Who the fuck? Like, they'd be like, "What are you talking about, man?"
Yeah,
when
I
you
know.
change the tires, when you change the tires on a Ferrari, you don't change one tire. You change all four. You change all four tires. The brakes are carbon ceramic discs. Each brake fucking disc costs fucking like $5,000, man, or more. Maybe I'm being cheap here.
Eddie, I don't want to be rude. I gotta wrap this puppy up, Eddie. I gotta wrap it up,
man.
What time is it for you? Right?
Where are you going?
Oh, I gotta take the wife out.
Where are you guys going?
To the restaurant.
What are you gonna eat, man?
Pizza on the beach.
For real? I got a pizza. I can make it, man. I gotta go to the store today, man. Tomorrow I gotta take the car to the shop, man, to get service done, to get the repairs, the fucking body shop.
Yeah, don't spend crazy money.
I gotta spend it, man. I gotta fix it, man. We'll see. We'll see what he says, and then I'll show you once it's repaired and everything. I'll take a picture of how it was, and I already got like original, and I'll show you how the fuck it was damaged and how the fuck they fixed it, man.
All right, but just don't get screwed, right? Don't.
Man, these guys are cool guys, man. This has been around for many years. This is an older gentleman, and he knows what's up. He's not the guys. There's a Russian guy that works there. I talked to him. He seems like he's okay. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna paint the car, man. You know, whenever there's paint involved, that's a chance. It's a big probability fuck ups can happen, man. Especially matching paint. Black, but see, the car is black, so black is easy, kind of an easy color to match. You know what I mean? I may be fucking wrong, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got it.
This is man. Was that if you have imagine you had a Ferrari and you hit one and your door got dinged? How much you think that'll fucking run you, man, to fix like this car right here?
Yeah, but if you had this car, you wouldn't be worrying because you could afford it.
No, but I'm saying, okay, even if you could afford it, man, think about it, man. That's a fucking bad day, man. If somebody hits your fucking door or kicks it in and bends it, you gonna replace the door or are you gonna take it to like a paintless dent repair?
You just got it replaced.
Huh?
You just got it replaced.
replace. You know how much that's gonna fucking run you, man?
Yeah, but you can afford it because you can afford this car.
This car is a fucking expensive car, man. This is not a car
I
for
just
like
said
the average.
that you can afford it. If you buy
Listen,
a car
I'm
like
from
this,
the automotive industry. I come from the automotive industry, man. I used to work for a guy that repos. This guy had.
and I come from money, and I can tell you that if people buy this shit, they can afford it. If the
Listen, man. I know a guy that had a Ferrari, man. He had a 458 Italia, and he had a fucking McLaren MP412C. That's a really nice car, MP412C, and it wasn't like a regular one. It was a fucking Hennessy edition. Hennessy. Do you ever seen the MP412? Look it up, please. Can you show it?
I really can't right now because I really gotta. I gotta.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, next time.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, he had that fucking car, and
Tomorrow.
this guy would tell me, man, this shit is the battery in that car is a special lithium fucking battery. It costs like fucking $2 or $3 grand to replace. It's not a regular, you know.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
Come back tomorrow. We can talk about it. Come back tomorrow.
All right. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna eat pizza, man? What kind of pizza are you gonna get, man? Huh?
I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I'll take some pictures for you. Okay.
You don't have to, but yeah, that's cool, man.
All right, man. I gotta wrap it up. I gotta say thank you for.
Look at that. Look at the wheels. Look at the rims on that car, man. Those fucking wheels are like, fuck, man.
Thank you
Just
to Marcus.
Wheels, man, they're fucking cool as hell, man.
Thank you to Marcus Mandel, €2. Thank you to Mark, Brett, $2 Aussie. Thank you to Phoenician Cedar, $2 Aussie. Thank you to Angelic Slayer, $3 Aussie. And thank you to Jeremy Kearney, €2.50. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you could help and support the show on the way out the door, it'd be much appreciated. And we'll bring you more of these shows. And thank you, everyone, from my heart. Thank you. See you later. Thank you, Eddie.
You too, man.
Cheers, man. Take it easy.
All right.
Bye.
Archie, luxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind a family, no regrets. He's got a birthday, I'm your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragon soared to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost, but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai, they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York, what show? Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home, he's chasing you, Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground. Comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust. Has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all their cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Tongues on streams, he cries poor again. gives him 5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lie until his balls are sore.